Let's see. Oh, we have no lighting. Oh, we still have no lighting. Do cancel what's going on. Just got home, so grabbing my bag, going inside. You in the car? I am. I am in. Oh, the lights turned off. That was -4. I'm in the whip right now, though. Yeah, I'm in the Batmobile right now. We can just say that. Is this my face? This is. What's up? How's everyone's day going so far? This is my backpack. Yeah, there. Found it. What car you got? Got an 09? Nothing crazy. Nothing like insanely fancy. I paid $800.
Ooh, here we go. Now you guys are actually going to be able to see me. Oh, holy shit. G-Prod, $20. Everyone say WG-Prod in the chat. G-Prod says you are amazing. G-Prod, you are amazing, man. I appreciate the donation. And I wasn't even doing cologne content yet, bro. I was just putting my Dairy Queen away. G-Prod, I love you, man. Thank you. Carrie, I believe is how you'd say that. What's going on? Or Bear, if that's what you want me to call you. Ooh, here we go. Now, we're actually at the setup. And not just in my car. Ooh, got my water. Y'all always got to remember the water. We know how much I stress that. Pear's Corner Tiramisu Speculoos, my fragrance of the day. Let me know what you guys are wearing. Tiramisu Speculoos smells like a tiramisu. You know, coffee, vanilla, candy, sweet, delicious. This fragrance, decent longevity, decent projection, nothing crazy longevity or projection wise. I'm talking a foot or two of projection, which isn't bad, and then like 6, maybe 7 hours of longevity. Not bad, very nice. Straight up smells like a tiramisu, but a good fragrance. So if you're looking for a nice gourmand fragrance, definitely try this one out. Carrie is fine. All right, sounds good. CJ, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? What time is it for me? It is 8:30 p.m. right now. I always think it's so interesting, and I know that I've said this a couple times, but just like seeing the time zones for everyone, seeing, you know, where everyone's from. I have a surprising amount of Indian viewers. I believe US is like my number one demographic of viewers. Then I believe it's like India and then the UK, surprisingly. But India is a like decent amount of my viewers, which was just kind of insane to me because it's like, I mean, I understand a lot of like places in India speak English, but it's just crazy that like, you know, I have support from across the world pretty much. LeVar, what's going on? C2, what's going on? Kobe, what's going on? What's everyone's fragrance of the day? I'm in Florida and it's 10:30. You're right, because Florida's Eastern time. There's Eastern time. What's it? Eastern, Pacific, Mountain time. Eastern? No, it's Eastern, Central, Mountain time, Pacific, I want to say. If you're going like right to left on the map. Got Dayron in the group chat. C2, we do got Dayron in the group chat. I saw that. What part of Florida are you in, Carrie? But yeah, what's everyone's fragrance of the day? Mine, Paris Corner Tiramisu Speculoos, smells like a tiramisu. I just talked about this fragrance, so let's talk about something kind of similar to it. If you want another good coffee fragrance, like a coffee, vanilla fragrance, cinnamon, That is Lattafa's Kamarikawa. Now, the comparisons with these fragrances, I'm not trying to say, you know, these fragrances smell the exact same, but, you know, you can definitely draw comparisons. And this is the beauty with fragrances, drawing comparisons, seeing how you can see DNAs in other fragrances, and or you know, seeing how some fragrance brands clone each other's brands. With Latafa Kamarikawa and Tiramisu Speculoos, they still have that base of cinnamon, vanilla, and coffee. Apart from that, Tiramisu Speculoos, in my opinion, smells a little more high quality and is definitely more gourmandy, definitely more strong with that vanilla. And then Latafa Kamarikawa goes a little more rugged, white, florally. Both good coffee fragrances. I think if you want to go for more of a gourmand fragrance, go Tiramisu Speculoos. But Kamarikawa was phenomenal. But y'all, please like up the stream. This is a pretty active stream compared to what I have had recently. Oh, you're in Jacksonville. Yes. Group chat. Yeah, CJ, me and some of the content creators, like content creators in, I guess, the group that we kind of have. We have a group chat and we just like talk about stuff. Because then that's also how we plan our collabs and stuff. No fragrance today. CJ, normally, like, I always wear a fragrance. And obviously, I'm not trying to say, like, you not wearing a fragrance is a bad thing. For me, I'm just so accustomed to it, and then I still, you know, get a push out a video. Bro, should we involve in fight against bullies in school or just focus on academic? Probably focus on the academics, dude. Damn. I mean, stand up for yeah, stand up for people that are being bullied. Stand up to bullies, but focus on your academics for sure. Just asked him because you low-key want to move to Florida in the future, but Tampa though. I know Barry lives in Florida. I don't know where in Florida he lives. Why EDP on top? Why EDP is a good fragrance. Can you say happy birthday, Gabby? Happy birthday, Gabby. Nice. Hubby and Stemmy, absolutely. What's good, my sweet albino watermelon? What's up? Pink man. Hi man, what do you think of CK1 Shock? I have CK1 Shock. It's this nice lavender and tobacco fragrance. The tobacco is primarily what you get straight off the bat, and then you get more of that powdery lavender. Really good. Reminds me of, like, this lavender reminds me of the floralness of, like, La Nuit de l'Homme. So if you like that realm of fragrances, probably going to like it. My bad, Karen. I'm not one of those weird people on here. I know how you feel, but it's all good. I work with animals, so stink. By the end of the day, fragrance doesn't help. Gotcha. Tiki Taki. Yo, am I late? Tiki Taki, you are not. Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't miss anything. But yeah, CK1 Shock, and this is like a $20 fragrance. I think if you just want something that can kind of smell more sophisticated. So here's the thing. Lavender, tobacco. You can play around with this one a lot, right? This lavender and tobacco combo. I think lavender is great for any age group. Tobacco is, some certain tobacco fragrances are better for the younger crowd than others. I think CK1 Shock is a pretty good, like, this is what I would recommend to someone as a entry-level tobacco fragrance. It's this nice, more floral tobacco than anything. It doesn't focus on the spices. It's a nice, smooth tobacco with lavender. So this is a very good fragrance. $20 for the 3.4 ounce. Dress this one up. It'll be really good if you dress it up. Sometimes I just wear this, you know, on a normal day, and it's really good as well. It leaves a nice little scent bubble around you, decent longevity, nothing crazy. A lot of people try and shit on this fragrance. They're like, oh, CK1 Shock. Yeah, it smells good, but it lasts like 5 hours. Yeah, it only lasts like 5 or 6 hours, but it's $20. Just throw some more sprays on. My advice, Carrie, just enjoy being young, because when you hit my age, it gets real. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nice. I've been wanting a review on this fragrance. Senor, no problem. Might do my first fragrance trade, but I'm pretty sure I'm scamming him. Well, what is the trade? I know I've done like some pretty, I'm not going to say like insane trades, but I've definitely done, you know, some bigger trades, all things considered. I've traded Parfums de Marly before. I've traded some niche fragrance, you know, some other niche fragrances before. And like I've gotten some pretty decent deals, but I think it really depends. Oh, I don't know what just happened to me. I think it really depends, like, what is being given up in that trade. Thanks, Ben. Just ordered 100 ml of CK1 Shock yesterday. No problem, dude. It's a really good fragrance. I hope you enjoy it. Anytime, bro, if you want to chop it up, sub to my channel. I do fragrance content and lives, just looking out. You have a lot of sweet fragrances and need a freshie. What do you recommend? So, M. Anderson, I'm gonna just call you Manderson. Manderson, you need a fresh fragrance, but you only have sweet fragrances. We're gonna combine the two. You're gonna have a fresh fragrance that's still sweet. What I'm going to recommend to you, and this one will not break the bank, Rasasi Hawass. It's like Invictus, but a little thicker, a little spicier. So, Rasasi Hawass is that nice bubblegum sweet aquaticness of Invictus. This is a little bit more aquatic, and it has, I believe, some amber in there, but it has plum in here, and it also has some cinnamon in here. So it's just like the original Invictus with a little bit more spices, and it combines that freshness with the sweetness. This is a great, like, mix of sweetness and freshness, almost, you know, similar to the sweet, fresh balance of, like, the Versace Eros line or the YSL Y line. That's what the Invictus DNA gives me, and Rasasi Hawass. But anyways, back to Mr. Montana Man, scent of the day. My scent of the day, Paris Corner Tiramisu Speculoos. Fifth Apollo Red for half a bottle of his American Eagle 77. Solid vanilla, amber, woodsy fragrance. He doesn't know much about fragrances, but he loves the way Polo Red smells and wants something. Oh, and you want something new. That's fair. Favorite fragrance? My favorite fragrance of all time has got to be Stronger With You EDT. Now, why is this my favorite fragrance? I normally say why it's my favorite fragrance anyways. This, for one, was the first fragrance I ever got. 2, it was given me by my dad. 3, it reminds me of me and my girlfriend when we first started dating. And 4, it's just like a really nice, sweet chestnut and vanilla fragrance. It smells phenomenal. Gucci Guilty Pour Homme Cologne is the scent of the day. Wyatt, good choice. But Navy, what is your favorite fragrance? Let me know. And if anyone else wants to let me know, what's your favorite fragrance? King's the real Montana Man. I thought he said he loves Montana, bro. He hates it. I agree. Stronger With You EDT is phenomenal. I prefer over the Intensely too. So I have a bottle of Intensely, 1.7 ounce. This is not the newer batches of Intensely. It's that old pre-reformulation batch. So this still has the toffee and cinnamon. So it's more of like a toffee boozy fragrance instead of... okay, honestly, to me, the new Intensely smells good, but it smells just like the EDT with like maybe some slight more spices. Because with Intensely, they took out the... with Intensely, they put in chestnut, and then they took out the cinnamon and the toffee. It straight up just smells like the EDT. I think you're better off just getting the EDT. It's a little bit cheaper. But they're two really good fragrances. But, you know, I agree. I prefer the EDT over Intensely. It's a little more easy to wear. Greetings, Huz. Davey, what's going on? Max Henderson, what's going on? What do you feel about Michael Malal's Ocean Noir? I've never tried it, so I'm not sure. Still a Bolle Parfum. I'm coming around to that one more. Maybe not as much as La Mole Parfum, but it's not insane. My B-Day Smar, you think you're getting Naxos. Nice, man. Nice pickup if you do get it. Or do you not really like fresh fragrances? I do like fresher fragrances. I think, you know, for me to like a fresh fragrance, it has to have something that kind of makes it stand out. You know, I feel like the issue with just like a fresh and clean fragrance with a lot of like citrus, they all kind of smell like in the same realm. I love a fresh fragrance such as Acqua di Gio Profondo, which has a bunch of mineral notes, makes it different than the other fresh fragrances. Versace Dylan Blue is this like very synthetic fragrance. It's fresh, done differently, and that's really what I look for in a fresh fragrance. 9 p.m. a good everyday high school fragrance. Every day, I mean, yeah. I would probably say though, just like a good everyday fragrance. This is Paris Corner, this is Paris Corner Maj Moscow Mule. It smells kind of like Nautica Voyage in the opening, just like that really clean, fresh apple. But it's kind of like that for the first 10 minutes, and then it's just this very nice, fresh, gingery fragrance. So very fresh with that slight ginger spice. Bro, this is crazy, like 20 likes already. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full live, but yeah, we're doing really good for this one. Do you know Ben's fragrances? I've tried a couple. If you're saying Mercedes Benz, I've tried a couple fragrances. I like Lacoste L1212 Noir. It's watermelon fruity. I don't know if I've ever tried that. Do I like Prada Ocean? I used to have it. I traded it. I think it's still decent. YSL, Y Le Parfum, used to have that one. I absolutely loved it, but I traded it away. Paco Rabanne Phantom, is it good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Phantom is kind of in that realm of fragrances where that's not really, you're not gonna like necessarily stand out with that fragrance, but you're gonna smell good. Cheaper alternative to Instant Crush. So Instant Crush is already a cheaper alternative to like Baccarat Rouge 540. It's this very nice, sweet, fruity, floral, vanillic fragrance. Very, very sugary sweet, saffron sweet. This one's kind of an unconventional pick. If you got like 40 bucks, Moschino Toy Boy. Now, this is not like a one-to-one to Instant Crush or like the Baccarat Rouge 540 line, but this is a similar fragrance done differently. So this is more in that esque of like Montal's Arabian's Tonka. It's really what it reminds me of, but a weaker version, which is better because Arabian's Tonka is way too strong. So what this is it's this really nice floral rose with a lot of these like nutmeg spices. It's like if Mancera Instant Crush had a lot of like rose. So this already has rose in it. It's like if it had more rose, instead of that saffron sweetness, you gave it like this nutmeg spiciness. There's a lot of spiciness in this fragrance, but trust me, it has this similarity to Instant Crush or anything with that 540 DNA, and I absolutely love it. But it's not going to be for everyone. King Fragrance, what's going on? Gray and black one? Yeah, I think it's good. Favorite pineapple fragrance, personally, Rave Now. I don't think I've really tried any pineapple fragrances. Do I have a fragrance of the day? Yes. I'm on 2 lives at the same time. Hey, King, you're good. Appreciate the shout out. No problem. Everyday fragrance, Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. Jimmy Choo Man Aqua is good. Do I have Game of Spades? I do. I have Game of Spades Full House, clone of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. This smells like a citrusy orange juice, a citrusy orange juice, a minty orange juice, very like minty and citrusy. Is Creed Aventus good? It's decent, but there's a bunch more better DNAs out there. Y'all, please like the live if y'all have not. Brian, what's going on? Phantom is good? Yes, it is. Phantom is good to me. What do I recommend? Just like a random fragrance I recommend. You know, I love when people say, recommend me your top 5 this. Recommend me your, you know, like, I'm looking for a good fresh fragrance. What do you recommend me? Because it really allows me to like use my creativity. Just a good fragrance that I would recommend, Mr. Sant Cotto, I believe is how you would say that. Just a good all-around fragrance. Let's see. One that I've been crazy over recently. Acqua di Gio Parfum. The Acqua di Gio DNA, first of all, already smells really good. It's like this nice, citrusy, clean linen, just very clean and ultra fresh. Parfum is a little more fruity sweet. It's a little more green and a little bit more fruity sweet. Good longevity, good projection, very attractive, very fresh, very, very appealing. Really good. Has a nice magnetic cap. And let's test this one on skin. Just nice. That really nice, just clean, sweet linen DNA of Acqua di Gio with that green herbalness and fruity sweetness. Very good. This one's more floral, fruity sweet than the other Acqua di Gios. I just got that one. So good. So good. D600 by Carner Barcelona. Wonderful fragrance. Isn't your typical woody aromatic vanilla fragrance. That sounds good. That one sounds good. Similar to Angel Share, not a dupe, but a brother fragrance. Something similar to Angel Share, not a dupe. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm disappointed. Every fragrance I've ever smelled that's supposed to smell like apple pie has not smelled like apple pie. Latafa Kamerkawa, I get it. It's like it's a flanker of Kamer, which is supposed to smell like Angel Share, but it doesn't smell anything like it. I've tried Angel Share. Parfums de Marley Layton doesn't smell like an apple pie. Angel Share doesn't smell like an apple pie. This fragrance, when you hear the term, oh, Angel Share smells like an apple pie fragrance, or like Angel Share smells like an apple pie. Parfums Marley Layton smells like an apple pie. They don't smell like an apple pie, to me at least. This is what I recommend. This smells like an apple pie. City Rhythm Austin. It's this appley tobacco sweet fragrance. Now, this literally smells like cinnamon applesauce. It smells like an apple pie. It smells like something to do with apples. An apple dessert, apple sauce, apple pie. Just straight up an apple. I don't know. It smells like an apple. Someone told me I smell like applesauce with this fragrance, which is kind of good. Like, when you think about it, especially cinnamon applesauce, it has a really nice scent to it. So, City Rhythm Austin, I recommend it. Have a fresh cologne. You want something for special occasions? Get Austin. Get Austin. Fragrance King, that's me. I was thinking about getting Mont Blanc Emblem Absolute. I've never tried it. So I got no clue. Yo, good night, y'all. Hey, CJ, have a good night. I saw Toy Boy and TJ Maxx C2. You should have got it. 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is fresh. 9 p.m. like a sweet vanilla. What's the best everyday fragrance? Versace Dylan Blue. Do you have a City Rhythm fragrance? I was just showing this one. This is Austin. And then I also have Miami Tropical Confessions and Redline 2654. I have a 1 ounce of Austin and Miami and Miami Tropical Confessions. And then I got a 3.4 ounce of 2654, which 2654 is so good. But yeah, I dropped this one and it's all shooken up now. Just got a bottle of Prada Luna Rosa EDT. Do you like the mint? Sometimes I think that it's too much. So with Luna Rosa EDT, it's interesting. I've been asked that question a lot. I don't pick up any mint in this fragrance. Okay, maybe right in that opening blast, I get that mint. It's like that really clean minty linen scent. I know, like, it kind of has like that like minty clean like bed sheet smell almost. Well, which is like linen. But in the dry down, I don't really get it. Boss Bottle Absolute Thoughts, never tried it. Might try the Moscow Mule just because get it, dude. It's good. It's good. Can I get a shout out? Shout out, Justin. Do you play any sports? Last year I played basketball. I didn't play this year, but I'm thinking this upcoming season I may try out. But I want to have my brand started. Best fresh cologne. Best fresh cologne. Why so I lip parfum? Mykah barely go live. Hey, King, don't diss, bro. I also have the Aqua de Gio. Hey, good choice on that one. You have so many fragrances. I do. Best sweet and fruity Rasasi Hawass. Smell white EDP, good. Green fragrance, not worth the price. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Like, they're kind of expensive for what they are. Clone out there for Azzaro. What Azzaro? See your beard coming in, brother. You're getting older. Time flies. Hey, Montrese, you are right, and I appreciate it. Do I have a clean, fresh fragrance? Cheap. Stands out from the rest. Good performance. Fresh, cheap, stands out from the rest. Good performance. Fresh, cheap, stands out from the rest. Good performance. Fresh, cheap, stands out. Fresh, cheap. Oh, that's... Okay. Honestly, this one might not be for everyone, but because you said something, a clean, fresh fragrance, cheap, and stands out with good performance, Maison Alhambra Bright Peach. This is like syrupy, boozy peach fragrance. It smells like a peach gummy ring. Now, here's the thing. You have to let this one macerate. It's so good after you do let it macerate. It's this like sour peach ring fragrance. Super good. Super syrupy, boozy. Has a cognac note. Has some green notes. Very good fragrance. It's like $20. I highly recommend it. You stand out. Now, I recommend you wear that one as a guy over like a girl wearing that one, just simply because if you're a guy wearing that fragrance, you're going to stand out. Game of Spades, Diamonds, Clone of Angel Share, top tier juice. Have you tried it, Brian? What pulls the most huzz? Well, my girlfriend loves Stronger With You. Hot take, Sauvage, although very popular, smells horrible. I gotta disagree. I think it smells good. You need to look into Liquid Braun. AC2, I have been looking into it. Do I have Dolce & Gabbana the one? And if so, can you review? I don't have it, but I did have it. It's a really nice, like, woodsy tobacco fragrance. Very, very good. Club Nuit, Nautica Voyage. My opinion on those. Never tried Club Nuit, Nautica Voyage. Nice, clean apple fragrance, but nothing special. Do I have City Rhythm St. John? I went there last summer. No, I had the chance to get it, but I never had it. Nautica Voyage, waste of time. It's cheap. Club Nuit is phenomenal. Liquid Braun is sexy. I've heard it's super good. Do I have Joub Absolute? Awesome cheapy. I do not. Azzaro Most Wanted. I don't know if there's an Azzaro Most Wanted clone. I mean, I'm sure that there is, but probably just look it up. Clone for City, Rhythm, Miami, Tropical Confessions. I don't know of a clone, to be honest. Fresh Cheap, that Versace Pour Homme. Pour Homme would definitely work. But here's the thing. Since I have a decent amount of Middle Eastern fragrances, when I think of cheap fragrance, I'm thinking instead of like $40 for Pour Homme, which I get it. Yeah, this is a 1 ounce. You can get a 1 ounce for like 20 some odd bucks. But you're probably going to want like a 3.4 ounce, maybe even a 6.7 ounce of Pour Homme. I could see someone going through it easily. But like when I think of a cheap fragrance, I'm thinking like 20, $30 because because these Middle Eastern fragrances are so insanely cheap. But yeah, for a fresh, cheaper fragrance, Pour Homme is phenomenal. Armani Code, Profumo, never tried it. C. Smith, what's going on? Best, Stronger with You, Brian. EDT. Mykah, we need to do 1v1 tournament. Mean King said Brian, or Mean King, maybe Brian, if he can hoop. Can Brian not hoop or what? Club to Nuit, please rate it. Never tried it. I've got a fever. Only prescription is more cowbell. More cowbell. Best sweet fruity fragrance. I already said Versace Hawass. Or Ultramo would be good. I have the original Aqua de Gio. Heard the new versions lighter on the florals. Is that true? If you're talking about the elixir, I'm not sure. I haven't tried the elixir. Have Ultramall in Paradise Garden, but what John Paul should you get next? LeBeau EDT. Thoughts on Spice Bomb Extreme? Really good. I had it, but I ended up trading. It's like a good tobacco vanilla. Bought Versace What's Black today. Steve, what do you think about it? I smelled one Roja. I smelled Roja. What one did I smell? Oh, I didn't smell Roja. I smelled Nishani Ani the other day. Is Asada clone of Sauvage Elixir? It is, but I've never tried it. I'll be all y'all. King, you're tweaking. Zerks, what's going on? Not for sure the fastest with the ball. My hands loser by each other. Influencer fans of fragrance. That was a good plan from the start, King. Zerks. What do you think about Bath and Body Works? They're good. C2, I'll play football for sure. Will be better though. Bath and Body Works fragrances. So that was my first ever introduction to fragrances. My dad wore Bath and Body Work Oak, and this was a fragrance. My dad didn't like it, but or I can't remember if my dad doesn't like it or if my mom doesn't like it, but my grandma got it for my dad, and I always loved it. It's just like this really familiar shaving cream oak fragrance. What's my opinion on Obsession? I think it's decent. I don't think it's the worst fragrance. Brian, you listen to football for sure. Playing all y'all if we play for our fans. Gucci Guilty Love, never tried it. Thoughts about Clive Christian? Never tried any from them. Just down 4 cups of raw Greek yogurt. Don't know what you're capable. I could slime out anyone right now. Y'all, yesterday, wait. Yeah, y'all. Yesterday was February 26th. Y'all were going to get slimed yesterday, but you guys were all lucky. I can't believe we all survived February 26th, bro. Winner gets a 1 ml of Jupe Home Brian. I'm going to lose on purpose at that point. Nah, bro. Winner. Okay, guys. Winner of the basketball competition gets a Spam sandwich made by Brian's grandma. That's what the winner gets. Will you get a fringe? No. I will get a haircut here soon, though, but not a fringe. Check Bahar King, worth it, guys. Hey, I've heard it's good, but I've also heard it's hot dookie. Bought Latafa Comra. Hey, Steve. Nice, man. Artisan Pure, Artisan Teal. I tried one of the John Varvatos fragrances. I don't know what it was. It smelled like YSLY. It was good. This got to be a vid, too. It will be a vid for sure. Slickback, hell no. Top clone of all time, Stronger with You, EDT. Y'all, I am going to get going. Coach Green, good. So it has kiwi in there. It's like a good, like sweeter fragrance, but it's nothing insane. 100% fluffy hair. 100% fluffy hair, guys. Look at my fluffy hair. Look at my fluffy hair. Look at my fluffy hair. Opinion Mont Blanc Explorer. Good. It's a good citrusy, fresh, masculine fragrance. Dumont Solerio is worth it too. I've never heard it, or I've never tried it. If my grandma makes y'all some Spam, y'all gotta leave the house on a stretcher. Fuck, Brian. Brian really does not want his grandma to be cooking Spam. Burnt Spam sandwich. Brian, I know your ass is eating all that spam. Your ass is eating that spam. I know it, dude. Blindbot H24 disappointed. I heard that it's not really that good. I heard that it's just not really like there's some fragrances that get a lot of hype and they're just simply not good. I've never tried any Hermes. I've never tried any Terre de Hermes fragrances, but I've heard that they're kind of not good. I've heard that some of them are good, and I've heard some of them are just not good at all. One more opinion, Invictus Platinum. I don't know if I've tried that one. I think I might have, and I thought it was good. Bought Eau Forte, and I love it. Justin, I'm glad you like that one. I do not mess with herbal fragrances. Interesting. Remember the live when Brian Crib almost burned down? Hey, y'all, we're getting crazy. I do got to get going, though, because I got to record a video, get that stuff edited before the end of the night so I can have a video tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you all in the next video. G-Prod with the 20 bucks. Crazy. Tiki-Taki, have a nice night. Everyone else, have a nice night. Peace, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace, everyone. Have a good night. Love y'all.